In 2022, there are 3 top 7.2-channel AV receivers to consider if you're looking to upgrade your home theater system. They are the Denon AVR-S960H 8K Ultra HD 7.2-channel AV receiver, the Yamaha RX-V685 7.2-channel AV receiver, and the Marantz SR5015 8K Ultra HD AV receiver. We have included links in the description box. Let's get started. At number 1 is Denon AVR-S960H 8K Ultra HD 7.2-channel AV receiver. When you think about AV receivers, Denon is likely the first brand that springs to mind, and for good reason. The company has been producing top-notch products with superb sound quality for years. Sony hasn't released a new receiver model since 2017, and Onkyo won't produce a follow-up to its 2019 goods until mid-2021. But Denon isn't slowing down its receiver release timetables like its rivals are. The AVR-S960H is a recent update that keeps the performance Denon is known for while adding new capabilities like HDMI 2.1 connectivity with eARC and 8K video capability. The modifications to the Denon AVR-S960 are more gradual than those to Yamaha's futuristic RX-V685, which appears to have undergone a complete redesign. The Denon receiver had a smoother sound, but it also lacked some dramatic heft when the two receivers were put side by side. The sleek new design of the Yamaha remote as well as the sound quality led me to use it more frequently than the Denon. Overall, the Yamaha is just more enjoyable, and that, together with its lower cost, makes it a superior option. Denon and Yamaha have demonstrated their commitment to the market with their recent launches, and both of the products I've tested have been excellent. The Denon AVR-S960H is a good substitute if you don't like the Yamaha's whiz-bangery and upfront sound. The Denon AVR-S960H has a similar appearance to other receivers, a black color scheme, an LED display, volume and selection knobs, and a few shortcut buttons for the most often used inputs. It's fine, but the Yamaha RX-V685's futurism is far superior. The HDMI 2.1 protocol, which is 8K ready, is the Denon's biggest improvement over competing Dolby Atmos receivers. The receiver also adds a ton of features that are genuinely useful right now, which is helpful given that popular 8K TV are still a few years away. The first is eARC, which enables your TV to send receiver-to-TV high-definition audio broadcast, especially Atmos streams. The gaming-related variable refresh rate to prevent frame tearing and auto-low latency mode are also noteworthy HDMI 2.1 features that are helpful for players who want to get the most out of their PS5 and Xbox Series X games. The receiver has 2 outputs and 6 HDMI inputs, along with upscaling technologies like Dolby Atmos height virtualization technology and DTS Virtual X. The Denon can decode Dolby Atmos and DTS X. Additionally supported on the video side are the HDR Plus and Dolby Vision codecs. There are 7 channels of amplification available. The Yamaha RX-V6 is somewhat more powerful, 90 watts per channel, according to the official rating. Although in practice the two are identical, only a 3 dB increase in volume can be obtained by doubling the power, which is hardly audible. The receiver features a 32-bit AKM DAC and the company's proprietary HEO-S multi-room technology. Additionally, the receiver supports AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, Bluetooth streaming, and voice control via Apple Siri, Google Assistant, Josh AI, and Amazon Alexa. The remote is essentially the same as the one that Denon and Marantz have been using for years. The cute little clicker has large, easy-to-read buttons and convenient top shortcuts for all of your inputs. When it comes to receivers, Denon and its stablemate Marantz have a house sound that is typically more laid-back than the Yamahas and Pioneers of the world. Although this typically indicates that they work better with music, I discovered that the Yamaha RX-V6 was better able to raise the heart rate without being harsh. The Denon, in contrast, had a workmanlike attitude to whatever I was listening to. It didn't downplay certain nuances or exaggerate others. It just provided me with my music or movie, which would be perfect for loudspeakers with more light. He Lays in the Rains by Calexico and Iron and Wine, which is comparatively mellow, was my first choice. The Denon provided a well-balanced sound, but I was able to hear more subtle aspects of the music with the Yamaha, like the percussive, clicking tongue noises during the bridge. The Yamaha again sounded fuller than the Denon during the harder, tambourine focus, you got a cherry bomb. But the Denon organized the elements in a more logical order, taming the tambourine's thrashiness and lowering the bass to get my toes tapping. Denon's ability to build a scene particularly stood out when it came to movies. Seeing Avatar, it gave the jungles of Pandora plenty of room. Each bug and wind gust brought life to the dense environment. Instead of being audible, the monster fauna's footfalls were felt, and Jake's gun's bark echoed throughout the listening area. The Yamaha was less attentive to the intricacies and favored a blend that was heavier on the bass, but it still had a powerful impact. These two models are more difficult to distinguish based just on the movies they appeared in. Denon was left as the dependable alternative when Yamaha decided to try something new. In comparison to prior years, not much has changed, but as the adage goes, if it ain't broke, don't repair it. The Denon provides powerful home theater audio, subtle musicality, and powerful, large receiver energy. At number 2 is Yamaha RX-V685 7.2 channel AV receiver. A staggering amount of cutting-edge technology like MusicCast, Dolby Atmos, multi-room networking, and the option to use wireless rear speakers are offered by Yamaha's RX-V685 AV receiver. But it also includes more traditional options like phono inputs and FM radio, similar to past versions. Not much has changed in terms of appearance, and we don't think this modest AV receiver will soon win any design prizes. The only thing that has changed is the remote, which compared to earlier generations seems a little less cluttered and more user-friendly. Although we're not certain that it's actually metal, the front panel is divided into two portions, with the lower half being slightly larger and sporting that brushed aluminum appearance. A headphone output, input selectors, a tone control, program pickers, a straight butt, USB input, 3.5 MIUX input, and a sizable volume knob are all located in the lowest portion, from left to right. 4 C and E butts are located in the middle, directly above them. A dot matrix display is concealed by what we presume to be translucent acrylic on the upper half. 10 small butts with diverse functions are located directly below the display. To the left are the standby butt and IPAL microphone jack, while to the right is the pure direct butt, which enables you to play back the selected source with the least amount of circuitry. A quick glance at the back reveals a fair number of inputs and outputs, including 9 pairs of speaker terminals, 2 optical inputs, 2 coaxial inputs, component video inputs, phono input, 3 aux inputs, and 1 composite video input. Additional features include Zone 2 out, pre-out, remote in-out, trigger out, FM and AEM antenna inputs, and network port. In addition to the presence terminals, the surround back terminals can also be used as Zone 2 output, a non-detachable power cord as well. The 685 provides you the option to bi-wire your front speakers if you're not using the Zone 2 or presence speakers. Additional advantages result from this, most commonly a tighter, stronger, and more distinct sound. We also advise calibrating the receiver using the IPAL mic if you have less experience configuring AV receivers. We received extremely good results, and it offers you a nice place to start if you need to make any further adjustments. The RX-V685 feels well made and has a respectable build quality. We can see separate digital and analog sections with 4 Burr-Brown PCM 5102 or 2-channel 32-bit converters, Hankins AM1695 and C4468 output transistors, and Nippon Chemicon capacitors. A look inside reveals that Yamaha's engineers have once again done a good job, and the choice of components is nothing short of impressive at this price point. Large heat sinks are used to cool off all of the electronics. The RX-V685 supports nearly every format you can imagine and can output 90 watts per channel MP3, WMA, MPEG-4 up to 48K HC at 16-bit, ALAC up to 96K HC at 24-bit, FLAC up to 192K HC at 24-bit, WAV, AFF up to 192K HC at 32-bit, DSD up to 11.2 MHz. Additionally, it supports Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, as well as 4K Ultra HD, HDR video, including Dolby Vision and hybrid log gamma. You can connect to your network with a cable, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth if you enjoy streaming. Numerous streaming services are available, including Pandora, Spotify, SiriusXM Internet Radio, Tidal, Deezer, Napster, and more. Speaking of streaming, Yamaha's MusicCast 20 and 50 speakers can be used as wireless surround speakers thanks to the MusicCast technology, which is a great option if you don't like having wires running through your home. Finally, Alexa voice control integration is included with the RX-V685, enabling voice control of several tasks. This very small AV receiver immediately surprised us with its impression of size and power. It had no trouble filling our pretty sizable listening area with an open, precise, and direct sound. This created a rich, three-dimensional soundscape for the movies we watched, with sound effects that were strategically placed. No matter the genre, it won't take long for you to become thoroughly engrossed in the film when you combine this with superb pace and dynamics. Even though it lacks the final bit of color and richness you may find in a specialized 2-channel amplifier in the same price range, music is presented with the same character, clean and clear, detailed and defined, especially when utilizing the pure direct mode. When it comes to AV receivers, stereo playback has advanced significantly in recent years, and there's no denying that the RX-V685 does an outstanding job of eliciting the emotional purpose of a song. When listening to high-resolution files, such as 192K HD at 24-bit, for instance, the 685 sounds even better. This, in a sense, adds even more specifics and clarity to the mix. Additionally, we may also suggest utilizing the compressed music enhancer because it performs a respectable job of giving compressed audio files a little extra vitality. The Yamaha RX-V685 is a terrific option for both movies and music, offering a wide variety of features and a high degree of performance for a price that most people can afford. At number 3 is Marantz SR5015 8K Ultra HD AV receiver. With this 7.2-channel 8K UHD AV receiver, experience home theater that is stunningly detailed. Enjoy the most musical sound possible from any source, including digital streaming, vinyl, and home theater. It's the ideal audio accompaniment for viewing vintage film noir or hosting a dinner party with friends. Enjoy elevated, high-resolution surround sound formats from Dolby Atmos. Our Dolby Atmos Height Virtualization Technology, DTS XR, and DTS Virtual XDM to fully immerse yourself in movies and television. Utilize the SR5015's voice control capabilities to stream music from top services and to interact with Josh AI, Apple Siri, Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa. Enjoy cutting-edge HDMI features including 8K at 60Hz pass-through and upscaling, as well as support for a number of HDR formats like HDR10, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, Hybrid Log Gamma, and Dynamic HDR. With 4K at 120Hz pass-through, variable refresh rate, and auto-low latency mode, the gaming experience will be more immersive. The new Marantz SR5015 utilizes decades of knowledge in hi-fi to provide outstanding audiophile quality surround sound for all of your entertainment. It has been extensively calibrated by world-renowned sound acousticians at the most cutting-edge facilities, extensively fine-tuned by Marantz Sound Masters in the most cutting-edge settings to produce a stunning sound signature. Marantz Sound Masters only releases components after they have undergone stringent testing. Immerse yourself in the melodic sound that you can find. The SR5015 produces 100 watts of power per channel thanks to independent high-current power amplifiers on each channel. It provides operational stability with a variety of speakers for well-balanced, high-quality sound thanks to its low-impedance driver capability. Auto Eco Mode reduces power usage in real time without compromising the superior Marantz sound by adjusting power output to speakers based on volume level and the on-screen Eco Meter. The brand new Marantz SR5015 has 2 outputs and 6 HDMI inputs for all of your preferred sources. One dedicated 8K input offers pass-through for BT 2020, Dolby Vision, HLG, HDR10, 21, 9 video, 4 pure color subsampling, 8K at 60Hz, and 4K at 120Hz. All HDMI inputs also support the most recent HDCP 2.3 copy protection standard, with compatibility for HDR10+, Dynamic HDR, LMR, QMS, and QFD. The new SR5015 elevates home entertainment by showcasing the most recent HDMI specs and technologies. The native video sources can be upscaled to 8K resolution by the video processor. Additionally, the SR5015 has HDMI eARC support, which enables excellent quality 3D audio from your TV source in codecs like Dolby Atmos R and DTS XR. Conveniently, the information provided by the source is used to automatically rename your HDMI inputs. Utilize the newest surround sound formats, such as Dolby Atmos R, Dolby Atmos High Virtualization Technology, DTS XR, and DTS Virtual XDM to immerse yourself in three-dimensional audio. With Dolby Atmos R, experience every dimension. For the ultimate home theater experience, enjoy a 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound speaker system, 4 extra overhead speakers, or 4 Dolby Atmos elevation speakers along with Dolby Surround Upmixer for older movies to simulate overhead sound from listener-level speakers for those lacking in ceiling speakers. Dolby Atmos High Virtualization Technology draws on Dolby's extensive knowledge of how humans perceive sound. DTS XR immersive audio content produces lifelike, three-dimensional sound by placing sound where it would naturally occur in space. All of your favorite films benefit from the enhanced immersion and increased realism provided by the DTS Neural XDM spatial remapping engine in a 7.1, 5.1, or 2.1 speaker setup. DTS Virtual XDM offers immersive audio without high channels to produce virtual height effects. A single HDMI connection may transmit immersive audio from your TV thanks to eARC, simplifying setup with crystal clear enjoyment. The new SR5015 enables you to experience all your entertainment in the greatest possible quality. Enjoy your movies in 8K with upscaling or 8K 60H pass-through, as well as the most recent HDMI innovations like dynamic HDR and quick media switching, which are used in movies to remove video latency. Experience gaming pleasures of the finest caliber yet. Enjoy a smoother, lag-free gaming experience with the help of the 4K 120H pass-through, variable refresh rate, quick frame transfer, and auto low latency mode. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.